Congratulations on your new litter robot. You've joined more than 400,000 pet parents who will never scoop again. Let's get your litter robot set up and ready for use. This process should only take a few minutes. Once you remove the litter robot from its box, make sure you also remove any cardboard spacers or tape from the litter robot. These items are part of the packaging that kept your unit safe during shipment. Before we get started, let's get acquainted with some of the main components of your litter robot. The litter robot consists of 4 main components. The base. This is where the control panel is. The waste drawer that slides into the base. And the globe that sits on top of the base. On the back of the globe is the key that fits into the key pocket. If you see that it's out of place, simply turn the key back into the key pocket. Lastly, the bonnet sits over the globe and connects to the base. The litter robot will not operate if the bonnet is not connected securely. Check the sides to make sure the bonnet did not shift during shipment and that it is snapped securely into all 4 locations in the base. First, check the 2 back tabs, then the 2 side tabs. If you find a tab out of place, first make sure the 2 back tabs are in place, and then align the 2 side tabs into the slots on either side. Now press and snap into place. It's important to note that both the waste drawer and globe can be easily removed and submerged in water for cleaning. Do not submerge the base or bonnet. Now let's place your litter robot in the location where it will be used. Keep the unit indoors in a cool, dry location. If possible, place the litter robot near the same location as the old litter box, at least during the transition. Make sure the location is near a power outlet and the surface is firm and level. Avoid soft, uneven, or unstable flooring. It's very important that the litter robot is not pushed against any walls. This will prohibit the unit from proper operation. If you are going to use a mat or rug with your litter robot, place it in front of or completely under the unit. Do not place mats partially under the unit. Only use low pile or 1/4 inch rugs and mats under the unit. The litter robot litter sifting system requires certain types of litter to work properly. We recommend that you use high-quality clay clumping litter. Litter beads and crystals that are small enough to pass through the screen may also work. Contact customer service for more details. Do not use litters that are strictly absorbent, newspaper-based, or wood-based pellets. When filling the litter robot for the first time, it's best to continue to use the brand of litter you were using previously as long as it is approved to work with Litter Robot. Fill the globe through the opening until the litter meets the raised fill line when spread flat. That's about 10 pounds of standard weight litter, or 1.5 gallons by volume. It's time to turn on your litter robot. Connect the litter robot power supply by plugging the small end into the socket at the back of the base. Then plug the power supply into the wall outlet. The litter robot will perform an initial clean cycle that will last about 2.5 minutes. It will then return to the home position with the blue light on. Your litter robot is now ready to use. If you have the Litter Robot Connect, download the app and follow the onboarding instructions. To maintain your litter robot, you just have to empty the waste drawer when indicated and add litter as needed. Litter Robot will let you know when it's time to empty the waste drawer by a flashing blue indicator light on the control panel. If you have the app, you will also receive a notification that the waste drawer is full. How often you will need to empty the waste drawer depends on the number and size of your cats. For 2 average-sized cats, twice per week is typical. For a single cat, once per week is usually sufficient. After you empty the waste drawer, you'll need to install a new drawer liner. To begin, make sure the waste drawer is clear of the unit. Then open the drawer liner and roll down the edge about 4 times. Starting at the back of the drawer, push the rolled edge of the bag into each of the 4 tabs, keeping the bag taut as you work forward. Slide the waste drawer back in, being careful not to push the unit against the wall or into a corner. You'll need to make sure you maintain the proper amount of litter in your litter robot. Check the litter level once per week or each time you empty the waste drawer. Add just enough litter to meet the raised fill line inside the globe and be careful not to overfill it. It's important to remember that anytime you affect the weight or placement of your litter robot, including emptying the waste drawer, adding or removing litter, or cleaning or moving the unit, you'll need to press the reset button to reset the cat sensor on the litter robot. This will ensure the unit will detect your cat and cycle properly. If you are having trouble getting started with your litter robot, please contact our customer service team and we will be happy to help you. Litter Robot, the last litter box you will ever buy.